On my Jordan Smith Jr. video, there was a little suggestion for a Miikka Muurinen video, and since he is going to play for Arkansas with him under Calipari, and since we do have a few Arkansas Razorbacks fans, I think, watching these videos, we're going to take a look at the biggest freak entering college this year. This guy has the highest ceiling of anyone entering college this year, and he might be a true boom or bust prospect. Let's get into the tape here. First of all, we're going to look at his three-point shooting. He's very much a capable three-point shooter, and there's potential there, but it's definitely one of the more refined things in his technical game. So here we're going to have him playing against Serbia for Finland in Eurobasket. This is a big part of Miikka Muurinen as a prospect. He has played against the biggest stars in the world. You see Jokic here is matched up onto him. He's played against Giannis as well. But overall, no one who's playing in college this year has played against higher competition than Miikka Muurinen. So let's take a look at his three-point shot here. He's going to receive it just outside the arc, and he's going to quick dribble in, shoots it over Jokic. He can space the floor. It shows more than just his three-point shooting. This is a bit of an IQ thing with Miikka Muurinen. I'm going to get onto some defensive IQ stuff because I don't think he's strong in that aspect. But here in transition, I think a lot of players you'd see roll here, just roll to the basket and maybe look for a dunk, alley-oop, whatever. But he's going to see probably, I think this is point guard, pick up a dribble. And with that, he's going to start spacing back out. Jokic is going to try to get to the basket, and he's going to take a three. Now we're going to get into the final three-point shot I've got from this video, and this is going to be some EYBL stuff. We did see a lot more of Miikka Muurinen on-ball stuff in the EYBL just because he's not playing against, he's kind of the best player on the floor in the EYBL. This is actually quite a deep three. He's going to receive it on the right wing. I'm not sure which of these lines is the three-point line, but he's going to pull up with a hand in his face from very far out, and it's so pure. He's a really high potential three-point shooter, and that's definitely a big aspect of his game. Now here's a thing that I really think could take his offensive game to the next level, and we don't see this often, but there's been flashes. This is the same EYBL game, and he's going to receive the ball on the left wing, post up in the high post, and that's the mid-range game. And if he can show that consistently, that is a really big part of his game that could be improved. Now we're going to get onto the part which I really think makes him a boom or bust prospect. The thing with Muurinen is he has all the athletic traits. He has everything you can't teach, and we'll get onto that with the final part of the video where we're going to look at his dunks and his athleticism. But the IQ I think is lacking. I think his defensive game is not refined at all. Here we're going to look at three clips that I think show this, and the first of all one is just his ability to navigate screens. Here, 13 from Serbia is going to receive the ball. He's matched up onto Muurinen. He's going to hand it off, and Muurinen rightly stays on him, but there's no need to be going over this screen. Even if he spaces out here, you can get under, and with where 24 is here, I think that's 24, he's not a threat. Muurinen attempts to go over the screen for some odd reason, and 13 is just going to turn the corner for an easy layup. Muurinen's nowhere near him. Another defensive lapse in concentration here, as Muurinen's going to be defending the inbound. He takes a look, and his man's gone. He gives up another easy layup, and I think he actually fouls his man on that one. And here in the game against Greece, I think we have the worst defensive lapse of all of them. We're going to see Giannis come on a fast break, and it's just quite terrible decision making from Muurinen. He's going to follow him, You just let Giannis take this. He instead tries to slap down, and he just hits him, and that's going to be and one every time. And the problem I have with his defensive game is that his athletic traits don't even show up on defense that much. You'll see a highlight play every few games, but it really doesn't affect his game as much as you'd hope. Now we're going to take a look at his physicality on offense. This is going to be some of his drives and his dunks. First of all, we've got him in the Peach Jam. This is going to be some self-creation. He's going to blow by his man. Long strides here. He picks up the ball just inside the arc. He might pick up the ball outside the arc. He does. He picks up the ball outside the arc. 1, 2. His athleticism is unbelievable. Here, he's going to receive it on the wing, in the corner. Again, blows by his man, takes a lot of contact, goes to the floor, but he still makes the layup. He finishes at the rim very well, and his offensive game is going to be very good in college because I don't see how anyone's going to stop it. When you combine his ability to roll with his ability to shoot, a two-man game between him and John Smith Jr. is just going to be unstoppable. He's going to be one of the best rollers and poppers in college basketball. And I think his college play will hugely alter his draft stock going into the draft. Now let's take a look at some of his dunks and his highlight plays. This one gets a hand in there. He alters the shot, and it's just a fast break. They're not beating him, they're slower. They can't bounce that high. That's an unbelievable dunk. Another one here. He's just going to backdoor. Gets over Giannis. I think this is Giannis's brother, but he ain't got any chance. No chance at all. Now finally, he's going to go up for a shot here. It's going to be right, I think, but he's an active rebounder. He gets his hand in, slaps it down. This guy's going to be really special in college. I really worry about him in the NBA, but if he can put the defense together, he could be one of the best, most athletic players in the league. I think he is one of the biggest boom or bust prospects you will ever see. Arkansas fans have a lot to be excited about next season.